Welcome back, Joe. Welcome back, Budgie Breeder 1 here. You guys, my intro is coming soon, so stay tuned for my intro. Also, I feel like my face is getting ashy. Let me take precautions. So, as you can already tell from the title, this video is going to be things that you should know before breeding your budgies. So, first things first, you have to have a male and a female. My Instagram DMs are flooded, but I still want to help you guys. Okay, so today I'm going to try to make a promise that today and the rest of this week I'm going to try to get to you guys DMs. So from now until next week, I'm going to start responding to y'all DMs. I haven't been on Instagram like that, so like all of my DMs from when I moved, it's like still in there, plus more because I haven't been active. I only just post on Instagram and just get off of it. So, but I'm gonna help you guys out. So if you guys don't know if you have a male or female, DM me. Also, don't think that this is going to be the only time that I'm going to respond to you guys, because it's not. I just have to go through all the DMs. So if this video is like 2 months old, you can still send me the photos and I'll most likely respond, because that's like a really fast response. All I have to do is look. So yeah, make sure that they're male and female. I don't know. Also, make sure that they're not young. If they're young, they're probably not going to know what to do and just think that the nest box that you have hooked up to the cage is a hotel. So, make sure that they are above age, or they're not going to know what to do and how to breed and stuff. You can basically tell because most budgies have bars on their head when they're young, and then the mature ones will have no bars on their head. And also, if they're mature, then they will have a gray iris in their eye. If their eye's completely dark, then they're probably still young. And if they have bars on the head, they're probably still young. And if the male sear is still pink, then it's probably still young. So, yeah. What else do I have? Oh, my phone is over there. I really don't feel like moving because my camera does not autofocus, but I'm going to move real quick. Okay, you see how quick that was? Okay, another thing they need is extra food. They will go through a lot of food. I mean, like, just Mumble and Nelly, they go through a lot of food. It's like I have 6 birds in that cage, but it's only 2. And I guess she's like preparing for her babies. She don't know when it's coming, so she eats more often than normal. So yeah. Also make sure that she has a cuddle bone. I always say that. I don't feel like stressing that part out again, because you guys get a cuddle bone, like seriously. Okay, this should be the first thing, okay? I don't feel like going back and editing, but this should be the first thing. Before you even start breeding, if you don't plan on keeping the budgies, make sure that you have homes for them ahead of time. Like sometimes that before they're weaned, you can go ahead and start like searching for them a home. Because like too many birds it can be overwhelming sometimes. So make sure you already have homes planned out for them. And you should be fine. But if you have somewhere for them to go, then you should be fine, because budgies breed a lot. And if you plan on keep breeding them, then make sure they have somewhere to go, because you'll be going through a lot of food and it can get overwhelming. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but if you want to keep your budgies, keep them. But if you don't, make sure you have some homes planned ahead for them. Also, you'll have to get a nest box with a concave surface in it, meaning that the surface has to be like indented I don't feel like you guys should know. But the nest box has to have like an indentation in the inside so that the eggs won't roll around. Sometimes they still do because the manufacturers don't make it a little deep enough. It'd be so shallow. So I have to cut mine out sometimes with scissors. But yeah, also okay, my notes are all everywhere, so I really am like stuck. Let me see how long I got because I feel like it's already been 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so when they start laying eggs, the way you tell if they're fertile, because some people don't know and I guess they throw them out. But from the first day that she starts to incubate the eggs, the next day is day 1, then the day after that is day 2, and then the next day after that is day 3. After day 3, you should see, if you candle it, you should see a heartbeat. If you don't, then the egg is not fertile. But it'll take 3 days after she starts incubating for you to tell if they're fertile, and you just put the flashlight under the egg. Put the flashlight, so the egg is right here, and put the flashlight on top of the egg.
This is my voice 1 day on Bella Lathorn. This is voice my 1 week on Bella Lathorn. On this thorn, my month Bella 1 voice is.
You guys, I'm dyslexic sometimes, okay? I'm Bella Thorn. Darken your room, and then you should see at least a red ring. If not, you should see the heartbeat. And that's how you tell if they're fertile. They usually lay 4 to 6 eggs, but they can lay more. I was going to tell you how many eggs that Nelly has, but I'm going to save that for the next video. Okay, so it'll take 18 to 21 days for them to hatch. Sometimes it takes 17. Mine have hatched in 17 days. But it takes, they say 18 to 21 days, but like sometimes mine hatch on the 17th day. Probably because my birds have like warm titties and stuff. So it makes it hatch faster. You guys, if they're like first time parents, you might want to get like some, well not might, you should already have some hand feeding formula on standby, on hold. You guys, I just woke up, okay? Stop. You should have like some hand feeding formula just in case that she doesn't feed it. They should be fed within the next 18 hours. If not, then you might want to start feeding it, because by then the baby is going to start getting skinny. And I know you might just hear the baby crying all the time. That's what I do sometimes when I know that they're not feeding it. I just hear the chick constantly crying, constantly crying. I mean, you'll constantly hear them crying, but like, she left that baby unattended. The chicks, like Sherbert, she used to leave her chicks unattended, and they used to cry a lot. So make sure that the mom feeds them. You can check because the crop is usually has like some stuff in it, and it looks kind of like tannish, like pus a little bit, but it's not pus, it's food, it's throw up, it's vomit. You want to check and see if they have that. If not, you want to go in and hand feed it yourself. What else can I say? Okay, and then they'll take a month to wean off of the throw up and the vomit that the mom gives them, and then they'll be ready. I hope that was educational and informational. Probably not. I have to rush and edit this video because I'm running late for work. If you will, like, comment, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know if I made that. I might have to make this video over